I am a life transformation coach helping you learn how to live an authentic life fully aligned with God's promises and plans for you. So living a life on purpose for a purpose is the key to a fulfilled life. I believe that if you are not living life on purpose and for purpose, it's very hard to live a fulfilled life. Now with that, I'm excited to announce that my first book, First of Many, The Messy Middle, is launched today. This is a big dream because, well, I'll share it more as I read this book. I knew that I was meant to write books and to speak and to share a message of hope around the world, and this is a manifestation of me taking action and following those clues and that call in my life. So I'm going to read the intro in this book. Have you ever longed to be somewhere different than where you are? Have you always known deep down that you are meant to be much more than what you currently are? Perhaps you have a vision of what you think your life should look like, but have no idea how to make it come to pass. Do you have a sense of what you are here to contribute, but have no clarity or focus regarding how to achieve it? In my last year of college, I had a dream of doing great work, similar to someone like Joel Osteen or Dave Ramsey, though I did not want to actually be a pastor or a financial advisor. I wanted to write books and help inspire others to have the beautiful lives they longed to live. People would ask me what I was going to write about. I had no idea, but that did not stop me from looking for direction. To make the dream happen, I chose the profession of social work with the intention of later getting my master's degree and becoming a counselor. I thought that my work would inspire me and that the contents of this book would just come to me. But less than 2 years into my first job out of college, I was very discontent in my job. I was angry and confused because I had been so sure that social work was what I always wanted to do. I was certain I would love that career. Instead, I felt stuck, overwhelmed, and trapped in a line of work I had no passion for. I felt like this job robbed me of joy, energy, and life. I prayed for guidance and revelation for what my new job would be and what my next step was. I still had a strong desire to write a book, and every year that I got closer to 30 years old, that desire grew stronger and stronger. My prayers did not go unanswered. In fact, God immediately began showing me the answer to my prayers and began guiding me. Yet, I was blocked from hearing, seeing, trusting, and believing because to truly follow His will for my life, I had to let go of something that was very important to me at the time, something that I idolized and used as my security. I had a personal situation in my life that kept me from trusting God and walking in my purpose. As soon as I let go of that, my life radically changed for the better. 6 months before beginning to write this book, I started my own business as a career and life coach. Now, I'm going to just input something here. This was when I wrote this intro 5 years ago, okay? So it can take time for things to unfold. But at the time I wrote this, it was 6 months after starting my business. So 6 months before beginning to write this book, I started my own business as a career and life coach. Before I started my business, God led me to the 48 Days Coaching with Excellence seminar. I had no idea why I needed to go, but I followed His guidance. After that conference, I came home and immediately started working on my business. Now, I am slowly but steadily building and growing my coaching business, and it has been quite a ride. I had assumed that once my purpose was revealed to me, it would be smooth sailing. Doors would open easily, and I would walk in abundance of favor. I believed that I would immediately reach the levels of success that I envisioned and knew was meant to achieve. Little did I know that much time, many lessons, and a lot of hard work are involved in seeing one's vision come to fruition. In this book, you will find some stories of people who uncovered their purpose and the journey they went through to see their dreams come alive. You will also find the path that many successful people have taken through difficult times. This is a book about transformation and transition. It will serve as encouragement, inspiration, and practical how-to guidance of how to truly let go of the old and receive the new to live the life that Christ died for us to have. Now, I could just unpack so much with so many more details that this intro doesn't have, and I have shared in many interviews about my story and how, this whole business journey began, where the first starting steps were, and it does go back to all the way back to tuning into sensing or paying attention to a knowing that I had in my spirit or soul. Like, I knew I was meant to write books. I said that at the age of 22. I had no idea that I was going to end up being an entrepreneur or a coach. That wasn't even on my radar because I had no knowledge of entrepreneurship. I thought that all of those people I mentioned, like Joyce Meyer, Joel Osteen, Dave Ramsey, all of these people that write books, I thought that they did that by working up a career ladder in traditional work. That's how completely ignorant and oblivious I was to business and entrepreneurship. Okay, so for those of you watching, there is hope. Look, I was so ignorant, and now I coach business leaders and entrepreneurs on how to get their dream off the ground. But here's the key takeaway. I was tuning into something I really felt drawn to or led to or called to. And then I paid attention to when something was off and didn't feel right. Then I did something about it. And one of the key things, without fail, that everybody faces that is propelled into their purpose or purpose journey is that they have to let go of something. And I said that. I had to let go of something that I had a false sense of security in it. I don't disclose what that is, but everybody has something where they have a sense of security in that does not come from God. For many, it's a job and money and security, income. For others, it's relationships. For others, maybe it's hobbies or having some sort of identity, misplaced identity, and there's something that holds them back and gets in the way of them successfully fulfilling this call that they have to let go of, they need to let go of in order for this to really work. So that's all of the introduction, and then more of the journey unfolds as you read this book. So pick up a copy on Amazon. You can order it directly from me as well. I can ship it to you. Or you can go to Barnes & Noble. Not all of them have it in stock, but you can order it through them on the phone. So thank you for checking out this video. Have a fabulous rest of your week. Take care.